Alright, we're live right now. Okay. Okay, so what you asked me?
You said, you said, I'm happy, I'm so happy, and then you're like, just kidding, I'm not gonna finish my sentence. And now I wanna know what you're gonna say.
I'm so happy that the worst, well, I mean, in 4 years, the worst of our relationship is behind us. And you're not like hella conniving. And we just never got too close. I'm just glad we never got too close, bro. Proximity is, I'm telling
You never got too close to me.
you. No, I'm saying like you could have just like we never got like too deep. Like
You never got too deep with me.
no. We didn't ever like live together for an extended period of time and like I don't know, bro.
But
Maybe.
I think that's what it is. Like, those little things is what deepened it for you, but I didn't need those things for it to be deep for me. And that's what I'm telling you. Like, yeah, our relationship's easier, but I wouldn't say that it's behind us. Like, there's
Bro,
still certain things that come up,
I know.
even in my newer relationships, where I'm like, I realize I'm just going off of my own trauma that I went through with Alexander that I'm not healed from. Like, so I don't know. I just think that because in reality, for me, it was deep.
I'm not saying it wasn't. Okay.
But I get what you mean, though. Like, yeah, we didn't play house and all those things. And
Yeah.
that's because I had the second kid.
That's second kid.
I mean, in reality, if we're speaking transparently and not in code words,
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, call it what it is. Erica had your child first, had Luna first, and so she got to experience the high of you becoming a new dad, and you sharing that experience with her just basically deepened that for you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with Nikki, it was kind of
Yes.
like she almost felt, this is just my perspective because I don't really know Nikki like that, and I'm okay with that, but just my observation, it would just seem like Erica obviously knew what she was doing and knew how Nikki felt about her, because I also had similar feelings about Erica and how she was just always around when she didn't necessarily need to be, and you would
Really?
just fucking downplay it like that's the mother of my child, and like
Do you think that's down? Okay? So do you think that's downplay, or do you think that's
it
just
wasn't downplay.
okay?
It
That's
would come off dismissive. So what I think I failed to do is communicate to you, which is what I learned now, is before I share how I feel, I communicate this is what I'm feeling. And I need you to know your actions, even though this may not be facts, your actions are making, is what, in result of your actions, these emotions are coming up,
mm-hmm.
not in result of my actions. So if you cared about me as a significant other, as the things that you tell me, you like, in the ways you tell me you care about me, if I say your actions are hurting my feelings,
Mm-hmm.
anyone who really cares about me is going to say, like, okay, what steps, how can I go about it? What are the boundaries to where I can, like, you can be empathetic and understanding of the fact that I share a child and this woman's not going anywhere, but I
Mm-hmm.
want you to be reassured. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I think that's, so I've been in the position of like, I want you, but you have a child with this other woman, and that automatically makes me number two. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with that, honestly, I don't even think it was proximity. I think just the way it played out. And I think by the time that um, Nikki had your guys' child, that the girls were old enough to where, I guess, when Nikki was like actively like back in and you dropped playing house with Erica full time, because let's be honest, it was full time and then it went to like part time. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I think when you dropped from being like Erica living with you full time, pretty much back and forth to her own place, and Nikki was kind of becoming back in the picture, I and I noticed these things based off of behavior changes
Mm-hmm.
amongst everyone, but I I don't know. I feel like the girls were old enough to where you're like, and you had already been through so much shit with me and Erica that you're like, I'm ready for something else. Like, I'm ready for something that doesn't come with the drama of what
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing as a dad, of where I lack. And so that might have pushed you to thrive in a relationship outside of me and Erica.
Can I tell you
And
something? That sentence that you just said, that like I'm ready for something outside of like the drama and constantly being told of where I lack, that is like the lion's share, if not the totality of my, what I feel like my, that seems to be there's a disproportionate amount of that in my experience with the most recent, that, and I think there is a lot of the feelings of like comparing it to like, well, you used to brag about how you were there every day for Emily. I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I think hearing your perspective, I do see how like there was definitely like pedestal, but that, I think like it's like when I hear that, like, oh, you haven't done this, this, that, and the third for so and so, and you did this, 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 and this, and I'm like, I feel like there's, I feel like it's such a one. It's like I'm just gonna let you know about everything you haven't done, every chance I get, right? Like every chance I get, I'm just gonna let you know how much you haven't done, comparing it to X, Y, and Z, just constantly. And it's just like, but then you said like you're like, oh, it's just so and so was like, oh, let me get on the bandwagon if this is what it means to like, keep the man, or like to not have to go anywhere, to have that permanency. I think there was some level of that calculated in her decision. And then you're like, the grass isn't greener, and I think like that's where I'm like, that like it's like, yeah, that grass is not all it, like the third kid happened, and I feel like I've learned so much, and like also how to show up and not like based on the past 4 years, but having 4 years of experience and then having a kid with somebody who's like it's their first, and they're like having a completely different experience than I am, but then also like seemingly every chance they get upset with me, like, oh, I'm just gonna let you know how inadequate you are, how much you don't do, but I'm also not gonna let your child come over there. I'm also gonna like complain about how you don't help out, but I'm not gonna drop our child off. She can't be here for like a couple hours, like like just, and I get it to a point, right? Like I get it, like I understand new mom, all the things that are going on. I understand as much as I can understand. And then I also feel, I know I cut you off, but that sentence really stood out to me. I
no,
apologize.
I think sometimes when I do dagger, for lack of a better term, I guess, some of the things you lack, it's like not so much of like you suck at what you're doing. It's like I'm so tired. I just am ready for someone to just give me an hour, just take over different. It was, I was telling her, like, with my mom, it's different because, yeah, she does help me. Like, Saturdays, she knows I'm busy at work. And she wakes up, she lets me sleep in, she gets Elias ready in the morning, gets Saturday pancakes. Like, they have a thing Saturday mornings where they spend together. And I'm so grateful for her. But at the end of the day, I know that it could be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock when she says, like, all right, I'm about to leave, or I'm going downstairs, or she's up here by herself. Like, that's it for me. You know what I mean? As opposed to you, it's like she's equally our responsibility. So it's like easier to resent you. Not that it's right, it's just easier, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And it's just like to have a second, dude, like to be able to go to the gas station and be able to leave her at home and not have to take her with me just to go fucking grab something real quick, like down the road, like to be able to put her to sleep and, just go out for an evening stroll, like to be able to wake up in the morning and get my workout in, but no one's here to stay with her at the house while she sleeps before she wakes up, like it's just those little things that I'm like, fuck, I'm tired, like, and it puts in perspective how much my life is at a pause compared to some of the other things that I hear you or Erica speak about, and I'm just like, it does. It gets triggering. I'm like, dude. But then I catch myself like last time, and that's why I wanted to reiterate. Like, being a parent has its struggles. Like, I know you have your own battles as well. Like with Melina, and I don't know. I think it's sometimes when I hear that like you comparing, like, well, I have this child and I have three to your one, and like I get it. You have a lot going on, but those are all your responsibilities. Like I can't say, well, Elias can't get new shoes for her birthday because, I have to make sure that my phone bill's paid. If I go without a phone, that's what I have to do to make sure that my daughter is walking with shoes. You know what I mean? And I think those are the sacrifices that I feel. Let me not say feel, because when I say I feel, it comes off as a judgment, but those are the sacrifices that I hold an expectation for, and when you don't meet it, it can be disappointing. But I give grace because I recognize those are my expectations, and it's not your job to fill my expectations. So I don't get mad at you when you don't meet those expectations, but it's just like I get moments of disappointment where, like our last phone call, where I just kind of react and I'm just like frustrated. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, like, it's not fair, but I'm human. It just, it's a lot. Or like every day at school, just fucking kicking. And it's like today, her report just said she needs new diapers at school. And my mom's response is no news is good news because we're just expecting her to be hitting and kicking. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I've never done this shit before. Like, no one's telling me, like, how do I get my daughter to stop kicking kids before she gets kicked out of school? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I think it's just those moments where I'm like, why do I have to do it by myself? And then I hear Erica, and I'm just like, and I think that's why we don't speak as much because she got my vibe. But it's like, please do not come to me. Do not come to me. Because I know at the end of the day, if you and Alexander are fine and bickering and you walk out the door, you know your daughter is safe. I don't have that option. Like, it just, even going to work, like having 4 to 8 hours to go to work, and that's just a couple hours to take my mind off things. But it's like, even my job, like, I work while doing it with her, and I'm just tired. And I feel so shitty when I say that. So I don't say it as often as I probably should because of the guilt that sits in, and then it just builds up the exhaustion. for me to project it onto you. But like I said, I'm human and it's inevitable. And like I said, just those days I ask for grace.
Right. Hmm.
I hope I didn't just fucking.
Mm-mm.
I ranted a little bit.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't feel.
emotions.
Well, if that was a rant, I was happy to be on the other end of it because it was a,
Do you know how Lena now?
no, I do. I've had her all week. Yeah, I've had her all week. She's sleeping. I had her and Kenzie today. Yeah.
Do you want to see my birthday invitation?
Oh my god, your birthday's coming up.
You forgot my birthday?
I didn't forget your birthday, ding dong. I know when your birthday is. It's the 11th.
When's my birthday?
It's in 12 days.
11 days. 10 now, baby.
Okay. I have. Oh, I have. Well, no.
You have a crush on me.
I have a question.
You know what's crazy? Get this. So earlier, I thought it was hilarious. No one else thought it was funny. But I was standing on top of the steps, and Tink was just staring at me, and the music was playing. So I started twerking. And then she was just like, not like Cardi B on the stripper pole, but like, just dancing, twerking, shaking my ass a little bit, just to like kind of distract her. Like, why are you gazing at me? And then she got even more of a daze. I said, yeah, I had your daddy in a daze too. And we were
Oh
looking like this.
my.
Oh yeah, it was funny though.
Wow.
But honestly, until I get married, if Elias thinks I'm not gonna be referencing that and embarrassing her,
Mm.
my dad kind of reminds me of you. Actually, not kind of, like a lot.
Why?
Anyway, but he always does this thing when he pisses me off, and or if I get under his skin, and he'd be like, and that's why you came out of my ball sack, you nasty. And I'm like, bro, why do you have to say that shit? Like, why? Like, that's his winning combo right there.
That is a pretty fun one to use. I
Like
like
when he
that.
knows he's losing the argument, that's why you came out of my ball sack, you nasty. And I'm like, bro, I'm hanging up on you. You're nasty, bro.
That's pretty funny. Oh, where did you go? Oh, where did I go? Let me just adjust it.
Yeah, you turned your thing on.
My what?
I have a problem.
Oh, I could have told you that.
Oh yeah, I believe you.
I mean, I could have told you that the moment I.
Yeah, and you still hit. So who is the bad cop in here? He said the red shorts. I can probably get past the tism. I see a girl. She
Oh
has on.
my god.
Literally, the more I learn of Elias's diagnosis, I tell my mom, I'm like, bro, why didn't you test me? Why didn't you test me? She's like, I didn't know about it.
You ate too much pho today? I'm hungry. Don't start talking about food. Don't start talking about food, because I got a kid here. I can't go.
I know I didn't have no mozzarella cheese, but I wanted
And
some
she's
garlic
still
bread
talking about food.
with chicken and Alfredo sauce.
Lexi, do I need to mute yourself?
Alexis Jade.
Alexis
Look at my
Jade.
birthday invitation.
Oh my god, I forgot. I totally forgot you sent me your birthday. Where is it? You didn't send it.
I definitely sent it.
Nope.
It says delivered.
Last thing I see is this cringe video.
513-962-0177. That's your number. Delivered at
Wash our
12:08.
hands. That's a great answer. Yeah, I saw that. Uh, that's funny. No, Emily, you're about to do drugs.
Wash your hands. That's a good fucking answer.
Alright.
It's the correct answer, really. No, Emily, we're about to
No,
do
Emily, we're
drugs.
about to do drugs.
I'm gonna just send it again because it definitely says delivered in it. I think you're playing with me.
I swear. Do you want to see my screen? Here, I'm gonna show you. Hold on, nope, don't resend it. Because you're gonna make me a liar. Hold on.
Too late.
Nope. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, it just popped up 11:05. It just got here. Whatever.
Elias Jade, that's a weird one.
Yeah. That's in case I ever get upset at you. I'm like, nope. Remember who you're talking to. You're talking to Elias. Don't be upset. You know.
This might be good.
Oh my God, Lexi. No. 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 Take that fucking picture off. No. Replace that picture. I'm about to slap you. Replace, and you know exactly what picture I'm talking about. We're not putting a picture of your legs up with the person in front of it on your birthday invite. I'm about to smack you upside your motherfucking head. No, please and thank you. Thank you.
The invite's already out. Press it.
Lexi.
What's wrong with it?
I didn't say anything was wrong with it. I just said you're not putting that up there is what I said.
Well, it's too late.
Alright. Alright, girl.
So you don't like the invite?
I like the invite. I love the invite. Fantastic invite.
Thank you. It took me 3 hours on Canva.
Quite dynamic. Quite, like very layered in the sense that it was like an experience, not just like a card. You know? And it had like themes and yeah. Oh yeah, but I'll be at Monarch Bar.
The Monarch, what's the one bar that used to be by your house?
Ron Tom's.
Ron Tom's. Yeah, so Monarch is kind of geared towards the inside of Ron Tom's, but not like, it's like, gives the aesthetic of the outside of Ron Tom's, but the size of the inside. That makes sense. It's like a cocktail lounge.
Okay, you could have said that. But the inside is like the outside, but the size of the inside is like the outside, but the inside of the aesthetic of the outside is exactly like the inside of the outside. Does that like
Cocktail lounge.
there you go, there you go. Alright, dude, we just streamed.